Hey everybody, hope you're enjoying this really nice day. Yesterday was nice. This might be in two parts, I'm not sure. I ended up going up to Syracuse yesterday um, and finding quite a bit of stuff. I tried all weekend looking for Record Store Day stuff, and I really didn't come up. I didn't get the Monkees 45, I didn't get Joan Jett's Sinner um, album, which is really disappointing. Those are two things, the only two things that I wanted, really. Um, but this one came in the mail, so I'll show this one now. Neil Diamond, Home After Dark. I think this came out in 2008. Yeah, 2008. It's kind of just a simple album, really. Having maybe some piano, him and his acoustic. Not bad. Not every single song on here is great, but it has some good gems on it. And this album is actually really, for Neil Diamond, this is a $60 album, and I think that's a little over the top, but it's a two record set. Guy said excellent. There was 3 marks on this. I just notified him. He was nice enough to give me a partial refund, but it does play okay. Just over those marks is some popping sounds, which is kind of disappointing, but it is a very hard album to find. The rest of it plays great, minus that one song. And I actually like that song. Come on. I hate the ones with the little lips there. I'm going to get some plastic inner sleeves like I did with the Laserdisc sleeves and put it in this one because I hate these sleeves. This is a gatefold, but this is just... I wish the ringware wasn't there, but I really like the artwork on the album. Because this one, the cover's kind of grim. I like it, but that one's just really colorful and nice. See if I can get it back in here now. There we go. Then I was at FYE and I got an email saying about like a record store day. I don't know, it was last weekend I got an email on it. And I wasn't expecting to find it. I had another album at FYE in my hand. And up front there was just 2 copies of this. The Star Wars The Force Awakens soundtrack. I hate the sleeve for these, so what I'm going to do is find an old first Star Wars cover. Just kind of get like a Force Awakens sticker to put in the middle of it, kind of like almost like a junky cover, really, and get some nice sleeves for it to put these in, because they clank. They kind of clank together in this, and I don't want them to get scratched up or anything, but I like the Harrison Ford. There's Han. There's Rey, Finn, and Kylo Ren. But there was no price. It wasn't really in the system, so they sold it to me for $25.99. Then I got my 10% discount for the backstage pass or whatever. So I guess that's one thing I can say at a record store day that I found. And I didn't even know it wasn't... I kind of thought it might not be out yet because it wasn't in their system, but it was still nice of them to sell it to me. Here we are. I did stop at another record store it's actually the day after record store day, because I had my uncle look for me on Saturday, and they only had 5 copies, 5 of the Monkees 45, and he didn't see the Joan Jett. But I went back. I did find last year's. I think it says last year's 2015 record store day. Joan Jett, the first sessions. Let me see. I don't have my knife on me to open this, so hopefully kind of do a sealed or revealed here, maybe. If I can get in here. Gotta get in here. Sorry about this. Let me just get in here with my finger. Yeah, it's not working. There we go. That was actually some tough. Oh, this is cool. I read that it would be half white, half black, but that is just cool. That is sweet. I like how the white kind of goes over the black there. Really cool. So, that's one thing that came out that I was happy. I didn't get the new album, but I did find this. Very cool. Yeah, this definitely got to be 2 parts probably. Next one, this was from 2014, but they had it on sale for $5.99. So the Everly Brothers songs Our Daddy Taught Us. Let's see if I can get this one open. Wish I had my knife. I'm just gonna go grab it real quick. Or maybe I can use this. This is the only sealed revealed I have. I just have a pair of scissors. I just want to cut the slit and get it started. This one was a lot better than the other one. There we go. For $5.99, what the heck? 180 gram. It's on the original Cadence label. Really nice. They had another one. That one was $9.99. Very nice. It said a limited pressing of 1,500 copies. So that's really cool. And it's in a special lined bag, or sleeve, I mean. So that's cool. See if there's a download thing. That was the last one, so $5.99. That was pretty cool. So those are kind of my little record store day finds. Then we went to the flea market in Syracuse, and a guy had records, just a crap ton of them, for $2 each or 3 for $5. So I took advantage of the 3 for $5. Volume 2, The Best of the Herman's Hermits, on MGM. And it had 2 posters in it. They're only supposed to come with 1. It's 2 of the same. Save time, I'm not going to open it up. Just a picture of Peter Noon. And I missed. Had I said the Cars' Greatest Hits was the only album I really needed, well, I was wrong. I ended up getting I think this is their first album. And then Heartbeat City, picked that up. And this is Panorama. This is actually, I didn't know it until after I bought it. This is a German pressing. I think that's how you say it, Panorama. You can see that. But I was like, hey. This guy just bought 7,000 records. He told me to come back in a few weeks. He'd have all new ones. So this is still the same guy. The Best of Rod Stewart, Volume 2. You're going to find that I bought a lot of Rod Stewart yesterday. This is actually on Mercury, which was his label, but it's a UK pressing. And I don't know why there's a... Oh, I see what they did. But, go. And this has lined sleeves in it. It's nice. There's record too, kind of the same deal. This one I thought was cool. Finally, I found Paradise Theater by Styx in minty shape, minus the cover. I need to fix up the cover a little bit, but I don't know if you can see that. Kind of like a etched record. Really nice. He had nice stuff. I mean, the stuff he actually had that were in bins that were specially priced really wasn't that great, and I thought the stuff that was in his cheaper stuff was better. A UK pressing 12-inch single of I Just Called to Say I Love You on Motown. Really awesome Motown. I really like this Motown label. Really cool. And I like the song, and I like Stevie Wonder just in general, but it's a cool... Man, I'm having problems with these sleeves today. It's like catching over the plastic baggie it's in. It's frustrating me. I can't even get it out. Okay, I'm going to come back to that because that's making me mad. Alright. What is it? Sammy Davis Jr. show with surprise guests. I had never seen it before. It's on the Reprise label. Reprise, however you want to say it, but I call it Reprise. Right, still the same guy here. This is the last one. Peter and Gordon, Woman. I already had this, but it's in shrink wrap, and it's just a nice minty shape. It's actually in a Reprise sleeve, which I might switch out. But this is just in really nice shape. And I'm a big fan of Peter and Gordon. I have a nice collection. Just a lot of my covers are beat for Peter and Gordon, so this was nice to have. He had other ones. He had a bunch in shrink, but the records weren't in good shape, and I could have just picked them up for the cover, but I decided just to go with this one. There's a little tape where they tape the shrink wrap back on, but... Next, my dad picked me up these. I wasn't even with him. These were 50 centers, but Neil Diamond Hot August Nights in shrink wrap. This is MCA reissue, but still really cool. I don't usually... Very common album, but to find it in shrink. And he also found, from the same guy, Love at the Greek Theater. And I needed this. I got a better cover. I just kind of needed this to Frankenstein, my other copy. So here we go. And then we went to another dealer, and I have been looking for this in good shape for quite a while. And it's the music from The Man from U.N.C.L.E. It's still in shrink wrap. The only problem is it's got a ding in the corner. But I usually find this in terrible condition. And it's just, I swear nobody played it on RCA Records. Really nice. I think they made a Girl from U.N.C.L.E. one too that I wouldn't mind picking up. I have the other one. Very cool. Nice to have for my soundtrack collection. Big fan of the show. Then we stopped at the one that I always like going to with the basement full of records. They had concerts for the people of, I can never say this, it's Campuchia. I can't say it. That sounds stupid. I don't know how to say it. But this is also going to be in my Beatles update. So this has The Who, The Clash, Paul McCartney and Wings, of course. Who else is on it? Queen, Elvis Costello. So really nice. 2-record set. I was surprised they had it down there, the $2 section. Whenever I'm out, I always see it for $5 and up, and I'm cheap. It's just not the price that I wanted it in. And this thing is fantastic shape. Every time I go, I was just there not too long ago, and they had new records down there. I'm going to cut over. I'm at my 15-minute mark and go with part 2. So, see you then.